Hello, and welcome to the Identity and Access Management competency, which is the first competency of ISC 325. In this competency, you're going to apply access control best practices, methods, and techniques to identify and authorize people and devices in order to control physical and logical access to both data and assets. My name is Patrick Coyle. I'm a professor of information technology and security here at Pierce College. I've been here since 2006. Before that, I spent 20 years in the field in jobs ranging from a network configuration tech all the way to a corporate security manager. In this competency, you're going to have two objectives. The first objective is to manage identification and authorization of people to control physical and logical access to assets. And the second competency is to manage identification and authentication of devices to control physical and logical access to assets. The textbook for this course is the official ISC Squared Guide to the CISSP Common Body of Knowledge, or CBK. This textbook is available through VitalSource, and you'll find links to the proper sections of this course throughout the competency. Some helpful hints for completing this competency successfully. Make sure you read closely the textbook readings and the competence readings that are assigned throughout the textbook, throughout the competency. You'll be using these readings both in the objective quizzes at the end of each objective and also in the final assessment. The competency quizzes at the end of each objective include 5 multiple choice questions. You'll have to answer at least 4 of them correctly to move on to the next objective. When you're completing the final assessment, please be sure to download the instructions, keep a copy of them handy, and pay close attention to the requirements, and also keep a copy of the rubric available and pay close attention to that so that you are completing and submitting all of the proper parts to the final objective. It's a lot easier to do this the first time than to keep getting your final assessment sent back to you saying you didn't complete this or you didn't complete that. And you only get 3 shots at submitting the final assessment. One of the main things in this competency is to be sure to ask questions when you have them, as soon as you have them. You can contact your competency coach or your competency mentor, get your questions answered, and continue on the right path in your final assessment. If you have questions and you don't ask them, you may go down the wrong path, and it may involve you doing the same work over and over again. So best of luck in the competency. It's great to have you here, and remember that it is true that the harder you work, the luckier you get. So work hard, stay focused, and get through the competency as quickly as you can.